Alien Week is out. Hello and welcome to Space Whaling, No Man's Space Whaling. We got here two new ships, the Tyilui. What is that? It looks like... Can we tabbing? No, we cannot tab, of course not. The website is so not responsive. Okay, we got two new ships, the Railen. What else do we got? Railen Warbond. We got the Hauler Duo Pack. Can we tab? No, of course not. Let me check. Okay. What else do we got in the Alien Week 25, 29, 56? Let's have a check. Ships, upgrades, paints, add-ons. What else? On what can we sell? Or what can we spend money on? We got the banner merchant, 600, 700. That price increased dramatically with an old picture here. Yeah, this is an old picture of the banner merchant. Don't pledge for this one because the ship will not look like this. Definitely not. And it only comes with 6-month insurance. Don't pledge for this one. This is considered to be a capital class ship, and you do not buy a Ferrari and just have an part casco insurance. No. So you need to have an upgrade chain for that to get LTI whatnot. We got the Prowler 475, way too expensive. Then we got the new Tyilui and the Railen. Plus the concierge editions with the paints, Prowler utility. So far nothing new. Besides the Railen and the Tyilui. It looks like as if it is in the Alien Week you can pledge for all the alien ships. And so far, based on what we saw and flew with the alien ships, if you like the fancy stuff, you can go ahead, yeah, but they are not that alien. Most of them look like animals from Earth, but they have a touch, alien touch to it. But beside that, it is just way too expensive for what it is. You can't do much. The most alien ships are not that practical. This one, for example, it is listed as a carrier built to destroy enemies and expectations. Distinctive Xi'an design and technology showcase the zero-gravity hangar and stunning yet practical way to transport snub craft across the universe. So we have absolutely no comprehension of the idea of having a carrier for snubs. The snubs are classified as non-quantum drive vehicles. So therefore not a use case for us. The Railen, however, they look pretty much the same. Yeah, it is pretty much the same. Copy paste, and they maybe did the interior differently, because if you want to carry snubs it looks a little bit different. But when we look at the Railen here, standalone edition, 432 IRL, not raw bomb edition. 432, way too expensive for what it is. And this one is the concierge edition. You get an additional suit, okay, with lifetime insurance. At least that you will get lifetime insurance if you spend 420 IRL on an alien carrier ship. And for those who already have, let's say, an ironclad, it doesn't matter what edition, you don't need to have an additional carrier. It's absolutely not necessary, so either you have one. And the Railen concierge only comes with 2 years insurance. It is a little bit cheaper, 389, but yet it is way too expensive for only 2 years insurance. And we want to have a check on the Railen, the price difference. Can we see that? Price history. Yeah, 432 now. And it was before 250. That is almost $200 more. No, $200 more. The ship didn't change. Okay, the ship changed from the base concept. It was 320 SEUs. Now it is 640 SEUs. But that doesn't justify almost double the price. It does not, but that's what we say. It is way too expensive. All the alien ships are way too expensive for what they are and what they do. So Warbond edition 390, the Nox 6 months, nothing new here. Alien paint collection. This is something what we can say positive about that. The paints for the alien ships in the whole world are the most beautiful paints there are. Unfortunately, on the JPEGs they look way better, way more beautiful, but inside the verse they look a little bit different. We did a test with the Defender. We probably still have the paint from the Defender. It doesn't look that awesome inside the game engines, but yeah, on the JPEGs it looks great. Here we got a black paint for the Railen. That is interesting to us, at least. Yeah, black and red we would prefer. Here we got the Ocellus paint, and this is kind of cool that you have, let's say, for the whole fleet. Yeah, if you are into alien ship and you have an alien fleet, you can equip all ships with the same paint to have some sort of an identification to it, to your fleet. That is awesome, that is nice. But our color scheme is black and red, like the satanic color scheme. This is the most sexiest for us. And so far what we had seen for the Railen, we are only interested in the black one so far. We want to have a check on the concierge. What do we get there? We got the full paint pack. Yeah, this one, concierge paint, the black one, the white one. Oh, this looks beautiful. Should be probably this one. The Aqua Panthea is the black one, and this one should be the Malak. Let's have a check on Google picture if you can identify which name is what color. So the Qing should be the white one, the Aqua the black one. Doesn't really work here. And the green one. The other one, yeah, the green one is definitely not the thing that we are interested in. And in the add-ons, nothing new. Okay, cool. As we said, we are interested into the Railen, and we want to have a check on, can we upgrade to the Railen? And the Railen is available. We got two options, Warp-on Edition and Standard. And we want to have a check on what we can do. We go for the Standard Edition. This is the list that we have available. Yeah, the Aurora Mark II, this will be a giveaway at the end of the Foundation Festival. But we will start with the Pitbull. The Pitbull has an LTI on it, but we need to spend way too much for the Railen. So straight from the Pitbull to the Railen is a no-go. One of these wolves, still 300. One of these two wolves has LTI. We don't need both wolves, one is okay. But it is over 300 each. If we go straight from the wolves to the Railen, that is way too much. We are not keen on to spend any more money on Star Citizen since the Ironclad. We are not really interested in. Yeah, financially we are not interested in. But what we have is, we have a Starlight, 60 bucks. Oh, damn. Still 367. Or maybe we need to change, not from an LTI to the Railen standalone, but maybe the Warbond? But Warbond is the problem. Warbond is always new IRL into the project, and we are not keen on spending more money into this project since Ironclad, so we need to find a way. Let's figure out if there is something else we can do. Let's get distracted again from the paints, the black paint. The black paint is one that we are looking into. If we don't have a proper paint for that expensive ship, we don't even pledge. And yeah, this is definitely the white one, this one for the Railen. Yeah, this is how they can make more money. Make it a separate ship and sell the same paint twice. So be aware that you actually choose the right paint for the right ship. And this would be look like, we got the Railen, we got the two paints. But now we need to figure out how we can do the upgrade chain properly. So we clear the cart a little bit, clean up, get rid of this one. And now we still 400. Wow. Even with the store credits we have available now, 55, we still spend more than 300 additional IRL. We use ccugame.app website. This is way better than the My Hanger from RSI. This website shows us exactly what we have, easy peasy, a nice overview, while on the My Hanger is stupidly annoying. So we want to have a check on what is the upgrade chain, what they success. We say the source ship is automatically. We prefer LTI, and the destination will be the Railen. As you can see, 432. And this one says, from the Pitbull we have in our hanger to the Starlight we have in our hanger to the Blade, from the Blade to the Stinger, from the Stinger to the Railen. That would be the upgrade path. So let's have a check. From the Starlight to the Blade, we have the Starlight but not applied. The Starlight itself is an upgrade already. Then we go to from the Blade to the Stinger. Here we got two options. We go for the Warbond edition. Yeah, Warbond is new money. Should we go new money? They recommend Warbond edition, so we go for the Warbond edition. Yeah, Warbond edition means we spend money, but we spend a little bit less. Warbond, select $16. Okay, we need to spend $16 new money into it for that Warbond edition upgrade. And then from the Stinger to the Railen, also Warbond edition, an additional new money we put into Star Citizen. Stinger to the Railen, Warbond edition. In order to save money, we need to spend money. Okay. Yeah, it's quite a difference. $50. We save $50 here. Okay, so we have an upgrade chain. We've removed the Railen. What do we have? We still spend 265 IRL. Yeah, we still spend 260 IRL to get the Railen at the end, with 55 store credit used for that. That is still too much. We need to create more store credit. In order to do that, we need to melt stuff out of our hanger. In our hanger, we don't need the paint anymore for the Starlight. Get rid of that. Only 3 IRL. It's not that much. Getting rid of that one. Then we got the upgrade Pitbull to Starlight. We keep that one. The Golem. Do we need the Golem? We keep it by now. The Pitbull itself, we need to keep that one. Then the Empath Tractor, 10 years insurance. We don't need that one. No, we can get rid of that. $40. The blades, we keep that. Wolves, we keep that. This one, can we melt? No, we keep that one. Then the Redline gear bundle, since they restructured the loaners, we don't have the Buccaneer anymore. We can get rid of that, $20. The Highsack bundle, we don't, no, the Highsack is for the Wolves, we keep that one. The Keystone, we keep that one. Starter pack, yeah, Starter pack Aurora Mark II is a giveaway for Foundation Festival this year. This is an upgrade to the Ursa. Do we need the razor paint? No, we keep it. But the Gideon, oh look here, the Gideon paint, no, we don't have, no, we're getting rid of that. We thought that is a giveaway to our friend in our org. 26. Then, yeah, still the Mirai paint. The Gideon, why is the Gideon still here? Did we? Gideon is gone, we continue. We don't need this one. Also $3 for the STV paint. $3. We keep the red stuff. Then we got the moth. We keep the Hermes. No, we definitely don't get a Hermes. $11. Getting rid of that. These are event goodies. We cannot melt, unfortunately. That would be an awesome gift. What do we have here? A Shadow Guild, we don't need. We don't have an MX anymore. $28. Yeah, as you can see, we have plenty of bullshit here. Okay, so here, this is gonna be interesting. The Zeus paints, we have 2 paints. and we only want to have one. Want to have one, need one. What else? Ironclad Odyssey we keep. Here we got the paint platinum, but also the sterling 600. They look similar. Should we keep? We keep by now. The golem went to the ironclad, and here's the second Zeus Starscrape. And here it looks like, yeah, we clean up every now and then our hangers. So we're gonna have a check on the paints for the Zeus. One paint looks great, the other one is not available in the RSI store. So we will need to identify which one is not available in the pledge store, and that is the one we keep and hope this is the one we like. We go into the pledge store, paint Zeus, and here we see the Starscrape. Starscrape is available in the pledge store. We have the Starscrape, so the solstice will remain. We go to the Starscrape. Here. Getting rid of that, $6. Going back into the cart, and now we want to have a check. We see we got 192 store credit available now. And if we apply those, add, max, add, we spent 118. 118 IRL new money for the Railen. Is that a go? Is that a go? Yeah. Although we said we didn't want to spend more IRL into this project, we will do that once. And that is the very last time. At the end, we will melt the Railen anyways.